Hello, and welcome back to RRC, the Roman radio channel, the only source of history news that you just might care about. I'm Elvis, Thuwir, Hawkaff, Abdul, and today we are welcoming back Augustus Caesar.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
And how's it been, my good friend?
I don't know you.
Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Our first question for you is, do you care to explain your relationship with Julius Caesar in your early childhood?
Well, he's my great uncle. He's my great uncle, so I don't know, he kind of adopted me after both my parents died. My father was governor of Macedonia, however, he died when I was very young. And so Julius was more of a father figure for me.
Can you explain to me the benefit of these laws regarding adultery and marriage, etc.?
Well, my goal was to make the Roman people disciplined, to make them civilized. I did not wish to interfere with their lives, however, I wished for them to follow the rules to a point where they themselves felt that adultery was wrong, that they themselves felt that being married was something civilized. I taught my people how to be civilized, and I enforced that through those laws. I believed in a strong, more disciplined Rome that people think of today.
But did you hold yourself and your family to these standards
No,
as
of
well?
course. As you've heard of, I exiled my own daughter because she was an adulterer.
So, Augustus, son of the divine. You, claim that you've done all this great stuff, but, isn't it true?
I have.
Okay, sure. But isn't it true that you tried to increase your power by bribing senators with money?
Well, I will not deny that. However, I will say that if we look to my accomplishments, which are the fact that I improved our tax system and removed corruption of taxation throughout the Republic, I furthermore established roads all across my new empire, which made travel for armies even easier. I also outlawed adultery and encouraged all citizens to be married, meaning that people could be more civilized under my rule. I also made many big construction projects like that of the Pantheon, which still stands in Italy today.
Wow. That's, a lot of accomplishments, son of the divine.
Augustus, son of the
Augustus,
divine.
son of the divine. Now, so Augustus,
Augustus, son of the divine.
Augustus, son of the divine. Many people have been saying that you've done some pretty cruel things during your ascension to power. For example, kill your best friend, murder your great uncle's son, banish a bunch of people. Do you have any way to justify this?
Well, I was merciless to those who would not have been merciful to me. I was merciless to those who were my enemies. For example, my uncle's son, Caesarion, who was also the son of Cleopatra. Now, he was not an ally of mine. I did not consider him to be a legitimate son of my uncle, who considered me to be his only son. Okay. Anyway, furthermore, I've already explained my relationship with Mark Antony, and I explained how he was a traitor and betrayed Rome.
Alright
I was
then.
also merciless to those who disobeyed my laws when I was emperor. However, those people were not civilized. For example, I outlawed adultery. However, when I did so, there were many who still disobeyed my laws. So instead, I decided that I should just, banish them.
Didn't you banish your own daughter?
Well, I held myself and all of my family members to an equal standard. He's dead.
how does your ascension into power have to do with your great uncle Julius Caesar?
Well, in his will, my great uncle left all of his power and land to me. And so with my friends Mark Antony and Lepidus, we were able to avenge him against the evil tyrant senator Brutus.
Now, you said Mark Antony was your friend, but didn't you end up stabbing him in the back and trying to murder him?
Well, it was more of a business relationship. What?
Son of the Divine, who has a very small ego. Do you care to explain to me, as well as the billions of viewers, why you stabbed your friend Mark Antony in the back? Your friend.
My friend. Well, we could say we had a bit of a falling out after we killed that little so-and-so Brutus. In fact, we had just that. You see, when he was distributed the lands of Egypt, he became infatuated with that little woman Cleopatra, who, in fact, had much bigger plans
In fact,
than marrying Mark Antony. She was very power hungry, and in fact, I believe that was most likely why she married my
In
friend
fact.
Mark Antony. In fact, when Mark Antony became infatuated with her, he even sent back his own wife back to Rome, who happened to be my sister. Now, you could say that made me a tiny bit furious with him. And that ended our friendship forever. Furthermore, he had already already failed in his many attempts to take over the Parthian Empire with Roman troops. And the Senate did not like him for that. But the last straw was when he decided to donate a bunch of stuff from Roman lands to Cleopatra. So the Senate sent me, Augustus, son of the Divine, to get rid of him. Now, of course I got rid of him. That's about it.
how'd you get rid of him?
In battle, of course.
Ah,
I was the superior commander.
yes. There comes that small ego again, my friend.
Yes.
Okay. So Augustus,
Son of the Divine.
son of the Divine.
Of course.
So, you've claimed that you have all these great accomplishments and such, and that you are pretty much flawless. However,
Flaws. I have flaws, but I won't tell you about them today.
well, I'd like to know more about them
No,
some other time.
Another time.
Alright, then. So, many have said that Emperor Trajan is better than you, and that you were actually...
Trajan? Who the hell's Trajan?
Well, he's an emperor
I
that
don't
is-
know. No, he didn't make the empire. I made the empire. I'm
Okay.
Augustus.
Okay, well, many have said that Trajan is actually superior to you.
Well, that is ridiculous. I conquered over all of these lands, and they still say Trajan is the greatest empire. I'm the reason Trajan existed.
Oh, okay.
I created this. You know what? I can't stand any more of this. You understand me, son? You cannot criticize a man who is the only reason any of this exists. I'm back. Goodbye, friend.
And that is it for RRC News. We'll catch you next time.